While an arrest alone will not affect a person's driving record, a driving-related conviction, on the other hand, will be included on the person's driving record. This inclusion can have a severe impact on the person's pocket. When a person receives a DUI conviction, that person first faces a large amount of fines and potentially even jail time from the legal system. However, the person's punishment does not stop there. Insurance companies will also inflict their own punishment onto the person. Once convicted of a DUI, auto insurance premiums typically go up, as may other forms of insurance. This means the person will be paying for the crime long after their court or other legal interactions have ended. Maybe the most obvious non-legal penalty: DUI convictions will lead to stiff auto insurance consequences. Auto insurance companies always require a copy of a person's driving record before giving someone a quote. Because a DUI conviction will be on a person's driving record, the company will take notice to it. Once the company has noticed the DUI conviction, the company is likely to deem the person as a higher-risk driver. Insurance companies will charge higher-risk drivers more than the typical driver. But higher payments may be the least of some people's problems. A few insurance companies will not even offer insurance if there is a DUI on a person's record. Arizona is unique in what it requires its drivers to file after a conviction. As is standard procedure, the Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, will suspend or revoke a person's license if convicted of a DUI offense. Before that person can have their license reinstated, the DMV requires the person to file an SR-22 certificate. An SR-22 is a statement of financial responsibility that proves to the state that the person has the required proper amount of insurance. The person's insurance company will often file the SR-22 for them, but it is important that the person check with their company to ensure this is followed. SR-22 insurance can be expensive, and the person is required to have it for at least the following 3 years. After the filing of the SR-22, insurers consider numerous factors to determine the person's premium price. As previously stated, a DUI conviction will lead to a hike in price. However, how large the increase depends on additional factors. These factors often include age, gender, place of residence, prior driving record, professional organization membership, and even marital status. For example, young men are considered much higher risks than middle-aged women with children, so young men can expect to pay more in their insurance premiums. Therefore, how much a person will pay is highly dependent upon their personal characteristics and circumstances. As shown, if a person is convicted of a DUI in Arizona, their auto insurance is going to be more expensive. The average annual rate for a person with no DUI on their record is $1,470. With a DUI, that rate rises to $2,239. This is costly violation with an average increase of $769. These steep consequences are why it is best to avoid a DUI in the first place. Understanding how a person may receive a DUI charge is a large step in avoiding its consequences. A DUI in Arizona can result in serious and harsh consequences that can carry a sentence of a Class 1 misdemeanor for first-time offenders. The consequences do not stop there. A person can expect their insurance rates to also increase, causing further financial burden. Fighting a DUI charge requires a team of highly experienced DUI lawyers to ensure the best result possible. Let Phoenix DUI Lawyer's criminal lawyers and their knowledge of Arizona's DUI law guide you through the process. The legal battle ahead will be led by strong representation and diligence. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. If you're facing charges relating to a DUI, you might want to understand Arizona's law and secure the right legal counsel to ensure a fair trial. Call the Phoenix DUI Lawyer criminal law team at 602-900-9891 to get expert-level legal help with your case.